Have you ever wondered what your furry friends might be trying to tell you when they bark? Well, at an airport recently, one dog's incessant barking led to a shocking discovery. When officials decided to investigate a suspicious suitcase, they had no idea what they were about to uncover. Watch on to find out what was inside. Manila Airport Growth and Security. In 1948, Manila's airport was established, which is now known as Ninoy Aquino International Airport. Despite its small size initially, it has grown significantly over time. The airport handles 2.5 million international passengers and 5 million domestic passengers each year. Due to the high volume of people passing through its terminals and concourses, the possibility of criminal or illegal activities remains a constant challenge for airport security. The role of security officers and sniffer dogs. Working as a security officer in an airport had its highs and lows, according to Mani, who had been on the job for over 30 years. During slow periods, it was tedious to observe countless faces, all carrying typical and mundane travel items. However, Mani considered such uneventful times as a blessing, since it meant that everything was running smoothly without any security threats. Nonetheless, there were instances when the airport was not so calm. Mani had witnessed all kinds of illegal activities during his tenure, from people attempting to smuggle drugs in and out of the country to those transferring large amounts of money illegally. Despite the risks associated with his job, Mani took pride in his work as he played a crucial role in ensuring the safety of the airport and passengers. Yet, Mani knew that it was impossible for one person, or even a team of people, to monitor the vast number of passengers and their belongings passing through the airport daily. That's why the airport employed several well-trained dogs to enhance their security efforts. The shocking discovery. Sniffer dogs are highly trained to detect illegal substances and banned items. They assist security teams in identifying and locating individuals or luggage that may pose a threat. These dogs are usually very active and excitable, but they freeze and sit quietly with their noses pointed when they detect something suspicious. This alerts their handlers to investigate the person or luggage in question. The sniffer dogs are crucial to any security team, and without them, it would be difficult to maintain safety and order. One day, while conducting their usual security checks at the airport, Mani and his colleagues stumbled upon an unexpected situation. Mani arrived early in the morning to make coffee and chat with colleagues before starting his shift. He walked 3 dogs to his colleagues, keeping the third one, who was a well-trained dog that almost never made mistakes. Mani and his dog began their sweep on the left side of the concourse while his colleagues and their dogs checked the middle and right side. As they walked, Mani and his dog interacted with the passing passengers, with Mani sometimes stopping to allow curious children to pet the dog. Suddenly, Mani's dog started pulling on the leash, which was unusual. Mani knew to let go and follow where the dog was leading. The dog led Mani to a huge unattended case and began barking loudly and incessantly. The other dogs soon joined in, indicating that something was highly unusual about the case. Mani realized that the case could be a potential bomb threat, and he immediately made sure no one came near it. However, the continuous loud barking of the dogs told Mani that there was something inside the case that he needed to investigate. Mani and his colleagues wheeled the luggage to an office and lifted it onto the table. They opened the case and discovered something unexpected: 1,000 rare turtles, 43 iguanas, a gecko, and even a python worth an estimated $150,000. This was not the kind of situation that Mani and his team were trained to handle, and they quickly contacted the local animal shelter for assistance. The shelter team arrived promptly and documented the animals, many of which were sadly dead, but many had survived and needed attention. It was a miracle that the animals, including the python, iguanas, and geckos, were still alive. The security team searched the airport for the owner of the case, but he was nowhere to be found. They reviewed the security footage and identified the man who had abandoned the case. It seemed that he had become spooked upon seeing the security team and the sniffer dogs and fled the scene, leaving the animals behind. Thanks to the swift actions of Mani and his team, the animals were rescued and taken to the animal shelter for care and attention. Eventually, they were to be given to a sanctuary that could provide them with a permanent home. The story has a happy ending for most of the animals, but it is a reminder of the importance of being vigilant and the crucial role that sniffer dogs play in maintaining safety and security. Mani's experience that day was certainly one he would never forget.